Hi Minister, thank you for your speech. Melissa Code from the Mandarin. I wanted to ask a question which spoke to both the sort of existential opportunity that the referendum offers us, but then also goes to these practical issues of delivering frank advice in partnership with First Nations community. And that was Australia's appetite and sophistication to truly hear uncomfortable things. Because surely healing and the anger and hurt that also needs to be reckoned with is a part of that journey.
The government has made it very clear that we support the Uluru Statement in full. There was a sequence in the Uluru Statement which we're also following. Voice, establishment of a Makarrata Commission that would have the responsibility for agreement making and a national process of truth telling. This country is hungry for the truth. There are such amazing examples already in many communities of truth telling. There are monuments to massacres. The Mile Creek Massacre is a good example where the Mile Creek Massacre, I think, took place in 1823, but don't quote me on that. And the descendants of those that did the massacring and the descendants of those that were massacred have come together and built a monument and a walking path overlooking the site of the massacre. It is remarkable. And every long weekend in June, people go out and they recreate. And one of the beautiful things about it, everyone, is that you take something from your garden or something from your place, some sand, a rock, a leaf, and you place it on the monument, and that makes everyone involved. I'll tell you another story which I think is very important and goes very much to the first part of your question. People have made much to me about the lack of bipartisanship, but did you know something? This is about you. This is about you. It's not about those of us that spend some time in that white place on the hill. This is about the conscience of the Australian people. This is about the heart and the soul of this nation. And I went to a place called Flinders Island with Bridget Archer, who is, of course, a member of the coalition. And she took me to a place called Waibalina. I don't know if I've ever been as moved. And part of that story is that is where the Aboriginal people that were still alive, I think there were about 230 from mainland Tasmania, were put on Flinders Island, and only 40 survived. But some of the women used to climb to the top of the escarpment and they could see their home from the island. They could see Tasmania, and they stuck feathers to their arms thinking they could fly home. Of course they couldn't. But those stories are the story of this country, and there is a thirst for people to know them.